Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. Look at us, three of us back together again. James is back
Gang is
from
all together.
gallivanting the globe.
As is Shannon.
Sure. How have you guys been? I want to hear how James has been first.
Doing
Haven't
great.
seen him.
Should I kick us off? Yeah.
Yes.
First weekend that was just general vacation. I was in DR, so having a good time in DR. I went with Jordan actually, so him and I we had a good time out there. And then next weekend, the following weekend, so that was last weekend, I was in Montreal for a bachelor party. So pretty good. I learned French before I went, relearned French. I learned it when I was younger, so I had to refresh myself. So my French was pretty well. It was pretty good out there. So
are you fluent?
Not 100% fluent, but I can definitely navigate.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's French would be my fifth language, so I happen to speak five. So Japanese, French, Spanish, Italian, English, and I'm still learning sign language. I've been slacking, but
wait, fluently or like just like conversation?
Nah, conversationally, yeah.
Okay.
Spanish and Italian fluent though.
How did you learn Japanese conversationally just off of Duolingo, or are you using something else? Because I find Duolingo to not be super helpful when it comes to like
Duolingo.
Really?
But like I'll write down stuff after I finish, so I don't just do that lessons, close the app. I'll try to write down what I remember.
Yeah, I have to start over basically because I broke my streak and I haven't touched it in like 4 months because I was mad. But I need to what I need to do when I start over is like memorize and like start writing down the characters as I go, because like I was like going through the lessons, but I wasn't learning the characters. And then it's hard, really. You have to like learn it like side by side, really. You can't like
that's the toughest part. I can't write the characters myself, but I recognize them.
Yeah.
I know, at least for Spanish, when I was doing it every day, I was like retaining the knowledge, but as soon as you stop, it kind of like, if you're not in that repetition and using it and doing it, then you lose it.
Yeah. I just find Japanese hard. Like I was getting the hang of things and like learning words and like being able to put sentences together. But then like when I watch an anime subbed and I'm trying to like follow a little bit of what they're saying, I'm just like, it's like I have no clue. Like I can only like pick up a word like here or there, but it's very hard to like when it's actually in practice. It's hard to like put the words together to like understand what people are saying.
It is tough. Maybe you should plan a trip to Japan to practice.
Maybe, I'm going to next year, maybe. Take the flights to Japan these past couple months have actually been very cheap. I looked the other day because my friend was looking and she was like, yeah, my friend.
We're about to get into Shannon's travel patterns in a second.
My friend was looking and she was like, oh my God, the flights are like $600. And I looked and like they were. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I should book this right now. Actually, I don't know why I didn't. I actually need to go back and see if they're still cheap.
Would you look at that?
Well, we got a couple months left in the year to go.
No. First of all, guys. If you see a flight,
like neck and neck.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna go this year. That just means I'll book it. If you see a flight to Japan for $600, you can't.
You book that.
One does not. You can't simply not book that. Like you have to book it because like that is not normal. For a flight to Japan. I don't know if it's still rained because that was like last month that I looked, so I don't know if they're still that cheap or if they went back up. But we'll see. James, are you looking?
Yeah. Maybe I'll go back for Halloween.
What's it saying?
It's like 900 for me. But
it
I'm
went
coming
back
from
up.
a different airport, so.
But it could have went again. That was like last month that the prices were that cheap, so it could very well have gone back up to normal prices. But I should.
When was this? Because this is next month. Actually, some this month too.
Well, I forgot when I was looking, but I know that I was looking like last month at the prices. But I forgot what month I was looking for. It was not this year. It was like next year.
Next year. I was looking for next month.
Oh, of course you were. I can't plan trips like that on that short notice, honestly. Well, not big trips like that. Small trips maybe, but like not to Japan. Because I don't have any more vacation days left. I forgot that you have unlimited vacation, so you can do that.
Unlimited.
I only have 5 vacation days left this year, and I'm trying to carry them over to next year, so I definitely can't go anywhere else. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. How was Montreal though? Did you like it? That was your first time there, right?
Yeah, it was my first time there. It was cool. So the weather's like kind of not gloomy, but like grayish.
Yeah.
So it's not like hot, but it's not cold, but it's not a sunny day. If
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
Yes. So I love Montreal. I'm a frequent visitor of that area. And Canada, yeah, in general is like, I mean, it gets hot in the summer, but I feel like it starts to get gloomy and cold like a lot quicker than everywhere else. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I did not try any poutine though. I was pretty
What?
adamant that I was not going to.
Why? It's so good.
Yeah, I don't even like gravy, so I would have been
Oh.
a fail from the start.
Oh, you don't like gravy? Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Nah.
I wouldn't have Okay, okay. But what did you do? Sorry, guys, we're supposed to be talking about nerdy things, but we're gonna catch up on life first. We haven't seen James in a while. What did you do while you were out there?
Bachelor party stuff, drinking beer, bar hopping.
Nice.
We
Okay.
went axe throwing. That was pretty fun. And then during the brewery tour, so we did like a brewery tour of different beers. There was this beer smoothie, absolutely disgusting. I don't
Beer
like beer like that.
smoothie.
Yeah, it was like a fruity beer
Okay.
smoothie. It tasted as bad as it sounded.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't like beer
sounds
either. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like beer either, so that sounds gross. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it makes sense. You were doing bachelor party stuff out there.
Yeah.
Do you guys stay in an Airbnb? I saw you like
We
jumping on a
did.
trampoline.
Yeah, we had a nice Airbnb. You know what's crazy? We got to our Airbnb and then we were about to like try to check in, but there was a dog inside barking. And then my roommate, he was like, I don't know if we should go in there. There's a dog. And then I was like, oh, how bad could it be? So I was about to go in there, like put the code in to go in, but then it was like, if the dog runs out, it's on us. And I was like, you're right. So
You
because
guys had whose
the
dog is it?
Airbnb hosts, they were like
Okay.
still setting up when we were getting there. So their dog
got it.
was like they're in the backyard, because there was a pool, so they were in the backyard like cleaning up the pool. So but the dog was like at the front door because it heard us there when we were trying to get in there. So yeah. But I mean the dog eventually left because they like finished cleaning up and stuff, and then they're like, all right, we're out of here. So but it was a really nice Airbnb.
Yeah. With a pool and trampoline in the backyard, it looked nice.
Yeah, we didn't get in the pool. The pool was looked a little green, but the trampoline was cool.
Okay. Yeah. I stayed at like the last time I was in Montreal, I stayed at an Airbnb and I could have sworn it was haunted, but like there was like this scary basement thing that we never went down. But it was like one of those. Yeah. There were like weird pictures all around. It was weird. Anyway, have you been up to any nerdy things?
Oh, plenty. Let me pull my list up here.
Okay.
I don't want to take up all the time. So I'll speed run this. I finished watching Cape Crusader, the Batman show. Really good. If you guys are interested in that, I recommend it. I also finished Suicide Squad Isekai. Also really good. I think the full dub is out. So if you want to watch the dubbed, I think the full thing is out. Sandland, I finished that. Also good. I recommend. It's dubbed on, I want to say Hulu. Much better than the game. I got a new Spider-Man comic.
Wait, does it make you want to play the game?
Nah. Yeah. Still RIP Toriyama, but nah, I'm good on that one. So this is my new Spider-Man comic, Miles Morales. I got a variant, so Disco Dazzler.
Nice. Right.
So it's Miles and Gwen. I like how they'll do themed variants, but it's like across all the different comics that are out. So this one is like the Spider-Man version, but like the other heroes, they also have a disco version of like their comic that's coming out right now.
Nice.
And then with that one, they also gave me this. Since it's 1 year of Miles Morales being out, the comic, they gave it an annual. So I haven't read either of these, but this is the 1 year, I guess, anniversary version of it. So I'm not even sure what it is. I don't know if it's a recap or it's a totally separate story, but I'll get to reading that eventually. What else? Oh, here's my list here. Oh, I got this Jolene paint printing framed. I need to hang it up.
Nice.
But it's it looks like Meg Thee Stallion Jolene.
It does.
Yeah, so I'll hang that up. I don't know where. As you can see, it's pretty cluttered back here. I need to reorganize just how I display everything. Definitely got to make sure the JoJo stuff is in there. But
I wouldn't say it's cluttered. I would just say no, it's not cluttered.
Oh, it could use some organizing.
Okay.
Yeah. What else did I do? Oh, there's this thing in DC. It was called Pixar Putt. So it's like putt putt, but Pixar themed. So there's, I want to say 18 holes of putt putt of different. Each one was a different Pixar movie, so it was pretty cool.
I've heard about that place. Like I've seen it on TikTok somewhere, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's a traveling thing, so it might be in New York at some point.
Maybe that's
also in Florida at some point. Yeah, it's a traveling thing. I'm not sure if it's the same exact thing each city, but maybe it is. But it was pretty fun. It was only like $30, so not crazy expensive. Yeah. I got caught up in Bel Air. I didn't even know that was coming on.
Oh my
So,
God, I watched Bel Air too. I literally have it on right now. It's on pause back there.
oh, nice. Yeah.
What is this,
Yeah. So
season 3 out now?
Yeah, season 3.
season 3, yeah.
Okay.
They're up to 8 episodes. So if you want to binge it, you got some
Is
good watching.
is the season over though, or there's still 2 more episodes coming out?
There's still more. I don't know if it's 2
Okay,
more,
good.
but there's more for sure.
Okay, good. Because I'm on season. I'm on
Yeah.
the 8th episode right now.
And the biggest thing, Black Myth Wukong. I heard you guys last week wondering if I bought it. I bought it the day it came out. I watched a couple people streaming it.
You said you weren't going
Yeah.
to. That's
No, well, I said I wanted to see some gameplay first. So, yeah, I watched a couple people streams, and then a couple like actual like not paid reviews, but people that were just playing it and like, all right, here's my thoughts. So like TikTok and stuff like that. I seen everything I needed to see within like the first 2 hours of looking. I was like, oh, I'm buying this now. So yeah, I bought it. I'm getting pretty far in it. I'm having a whole lot of fun. It's I want to say I have like 17 hours in it already. But I mean, this is like over 2 weeks of playing it. So yeah, but man, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely recommend. Do I like it more than Elden Ring? I do. I happen to like it more
You
than Elden Ring.
do. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And it's actually one of my contenders for game of the year. I don't want to give it recency bias, but that's how much fun I'm having. So my other contender would be Final Fantasy, of course. But yeah, well, with Final Fantasy, like when I started playing it, I played probably like 2 hours and then I was just sitting on it for a little while.
Yeah.
But this I played and I was like, nah, I gotta keep playing. So I've been like moving stuff around so I can keep on playing. So I'm just having a lot of fun with it.
Do you have any qualms with the story plot? Because that's like the main reviews that I've been seeing.
Some of the things it's like you definitely need some context into like the story of Journey to the West. So I'm actually considering reading that, or at least finding like some video version of it to watch to get like a little bit of a summary. But in some of the research I've done on like who exactly Sun Wukong is, it's an extremely interesting story. And then just playing it is like, all right, this is super intriguing to me. So I do want to check it out in like an official version outside of the game. Maybe I might not read it because it seems like it's like 3 books, so I think it's a trilogy or something like that. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I still got to do my research, but I do want to get more background into the story. But they do in the game give you context, so there's like, I don't know if they're music videos or something like that. They call it music videos in the game, but it's like stories of like more context. And then even in the journal, like when some games they'll have like a character log of like the enemies and stuff you fight. They give more context there. So I mean, there's ways there that you can get more context, but in just like playing the game, it's not going to give you the full context. So right now I'm just running around fighting everybody, and I'm having a blast doing that. So
nice. So worth the buy then, you say? Well, I
worth
can't
the buy.
it.
It was only 60. I'm used to everything being 70. Actually, was it 50?
Interesting.
I think it might have been 50.
Really?
I've seen it for 60. I took a look.
Really?
I might have to get it now.
Yeah, I think the premium version was 60, but I think the full game itself was just 50.
I wonder why it was cheaper. That's crazy. Anyway,
Yeah.
I can't buy it. I can't justify buying it. I have a backlog that's too big right now. So I'll buy it eventually when the hype dies down. That's when I'll be done with everything that I need to play, and then I'll play it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it was 60, but it's digital only, so you can't buy a physical. So, but yeah, the digital deluxe is 70.
That's the direction we're heading in now. You think more games are going to come out digital only? I definitely think so.
Probably so. Yeah, because I mean they're not even including like the booklets and stuff that used to come with games. So
yeah,
why make extra cost if you can just upload it digitally?
Interesting. Digital only. It's going to put GameStop out of business.
Yeah, I did see their open up. Oh yeah, let's talk about that later. But
okay.
Yeah, that's all my nerdy things though.
Okay, you haven't been watching. Wait, did you say you were watching anything like anime?
Not anything new. I'm still watching Gintama. I got caught up. Well, I'm catching up on My Hero.
Okay.
I got caught up in the One Piece anime dubbed, because I was super behind. I finally finished the Wano arc in the dub, so now I might pick up the sub, but I might just stick to watching dubbed. But I'm up to date in the manga. Actually, I'm like 3 chapters behind in the manga, but I'm further than what the anime is.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
nice. Well, look at you, a nice hefty amount of nerdy things, along with all the traveling you've been doing. Kudos to you.
Yeah, been pretty busy.
Yeah, James. James, you just went. Sorry, Jaja. What have you been up to?
Me, okay. What have I been playing? I've been playing Once Human. No Man's Sky is kind of like on the back burner a little bit. I've been playing a lot of Once Human.
Oh, I have a question for you, Jaja.
Yeah.
Have you given up on Final Fantasy? I haven't heard you say Final Fantasy in
Absolutely
weeks.
not. Absolutely not.
It's been a
No.
while. It's been a while,
Installed on my
Jaja.
computer.
It's been a
I
while.
plan on jumping back to it, but there's a lot of like games out. It's like I want to go back to it, but there's something coming out every day.
I
Like,
was thinking about this randomly while I was driving. I was like, Jaja has not mentioned that he's played Final Fantasy in a long time. So
there's a game that just dropped on Game Pass called Atlas Fallen: Reign of Sand. I didn't even know this game was coming out, but it looks crazy, and I want to play. It's like an action RPG. It looks like. But so I've been playing a lot of Once Human, and you should check it out. It's free to play on Steam. You can play it on your Steam Deck, and it's cool because it's like a zombie survival game.
no, Jaja,
And
you know I'm not playing that.
and it's like Pokemon, like you catch these little, they call it deviations. All right, whatever. It's a
No.
cool game. I'm playing
No, I
it.
want to hear
It's
about
good.
it though. Continue talking about it, but I'm not gonna play
Yeah,
it.
you catch these little deviations, and they're like, some of them are monsters you can carry with you, and some of them just stay at your crib and do stuff at your house. It's pretty cool.
Oh, so like, okay. So like Power World also.
Yeah, I would say it's like State of the Decay / Power World, but the Pokemon elements in it are very like minimal.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
it's not super crazy. Yeah, you have a monster with you, they could go attack, but it's not very deep at all. But it's pretty cool. And I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. That dropped this week on Game Pass.
Nice.
Game is absolutely ridiculous.
Mhm.
It's going to change the genre of first person shooters for
Is
sure.
it?
The movement itself feels absolutely crazy. To be able to sprint in all directions, and then to be able, I think if you hold the crouch button, he dives, and if you tap it, they slide. So to have to choose between those two tactics when you're doing stuff, and then like in the training they show you a maneuver where you could like dive through a door and like do a 180. Like if someone's right by the door, if you just dive through the door and like do a quick spin backward, it's like a 180 shot you can do, because now you're like shooting on your back kind of. And it's really cool. Like very fast paced, everybody sliding and jumping around everywhere. So been having a lot of fun with that. Still watching One Piece. Um, I don't. I'm on 149.
Okay.
For James, they just rescued. Well, they just rescued Ace, and you know what happens. And now, I don't want to spoil anything. And I'm watching
You could spoil
Planet
it.
Wit right now. So I watched a video about like some short animes, some great short animes. This is 12 episodes. It's called Planet With. It's on Crunchyroll. I've just started it, and it reminds me of like Go-Go Rangers.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's most similar to Go-Go Rangers, and I'm trying to remember the other anime that like it crosses with for me. But I would put this on your list, James, if you want to watch it with me. It's just a quick 12 episodes, so we can review it next week. But it's giving Go-Go Rangers heavy.
What about me? I'll watch it too.
Did you watch Go-Go Rangers?
No, I didn't.
But no,
it's
watch
on my
Planet
list.
With though, because it's like from the review that I got. I don't want to hype it up, but from the review that I got, I'm expecting a lot of like plot twists and some crazy stuff to happen. So I'm watching that, and I'm reading One Punch Man still. I think I got like 15 chapters until I'm up to date and I can move on, because I got a ton of mangas that I want to read now.
Oh, me too,
New
actually.
and
I
old.
have a lot of stuff on my list.
Same.
I'm watching the Rick and Morty anime still. Third episode just dropped. I think I don't know if I watched the third episode, but that's going. I'm still forming an opinion on that. It's too early. And Rings of Power came out this week.
Right.
And I have a little funny story about that. So I told y'all last month when I thought it came out on the 29th, how disappointed I was, right? So I get home today. The day it comes out, I'm like, all right, this is going to be my nighttime show. I'm going to watch the episode, go to bed, go to work the next day. I turn on the episode, and it's the first thing that is there on Amazon Prime. So I click it, I watch it, blows my mind. First episode meets all my expectations and everything. Watch the preview for the season. Get super hyped for that, just to find out they dropped 3 episodes the first day. So now I have to decide whether I'm gonna go to bed super late and possibly miss work the next day, or savor it and watch a little bit throughout the week. I chose to savor it, but
sounds like a
boy was I happy that they put out 3 episodes on the first day, and the first episode was like an hour and 15 minutes. Great show, absolutely amazing show. And if you're like even a little bit interested in Lord of the Rings, it's I'm having a really great time with this show. I feel like Game of Thrones is on kind of, and yeah, that's how I feel about that. And I watched Nintendo Direct. I really don't have anything to say about that. I can't tell you anything that happened there. Not one game I can remember was released. Was announced. I know I put it in the rundown, but it was really underwhelming and boring. Yeah.
I didn't even know that another Nintendo Direct. Didn't we already have a Nintendo Direct like a couple months ago?
In June.
Okay.
I think they do it every quarter or something. I don't know.
Do they? Is that true?
They do a lot of Nintendo Directs, yeah. At least 3 or 4 years.
Decently frequently.
Interesting.
But yeah, but definitely more than once a year.
Oh, I did not know that. Maybe I'm just not paying attention that much, but okay. I was very surprised when I saw that in there. Wow, you guys have been doing so much nerdy things. Kudos to you all.
We've been busy.
Yes. I've been not as busy as you guys, but still a little busy. So I've been reading. So I started reading Demon Slayer again. I had taken a small hiatus, but now I'm back in it. And I think I'm on what chapter, man? Let's see. Oops, nope.
That Demon Slayer, boy. I can't wait till we can talk about that Demon Slayer.
I'll be done. I'm almost done. I'm on chapter 190. So I had like 12 more chapters left, 15, something like that.
Yes, you're right there.
Yeah. I'm like basically there, almost at the end. So enjoying it so far. It's very good. So I'm almost done with that. I added a bunch of manga to my reading list that I'm going to get to after Demon Slayer. That I learned about from talking to my tattoo artist when I was there this week. I got my tattoo, which I mentioned was going to happen. So very happy with it.
Fire tattoo, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it came out great.
It did come out great. I'm very happy with how it came out. So definitely.
And the artist even posted it.
He did. He did post. I mean, I would hope he posted
it. They be choosing sometimes. You like, hey, they never post my tattoo, but
I know it's crazy. He posted on his story though, not a hard post. So I'm gonna try not to take offense to
that. A win is a win.
Freaking social media got us like.
I know. I'm like, all right, cool. But no. I'm happy. So like, I have a couple more things I want to do. So I'm definitely gonna go back to him for other stuff. Yeah. So
sleeve arc.
Are you gonna get it colored?
No, I'm not gonna get it colored. No, I might go back to get like the hair shaded in a little bit, but no. I'm not planning on getting any color in it. I mean, there is some like white highlight in there, but like that's as much as I'm gonna do. And that white highlight hurt like a bitch. Oh my god, it was so bad. Anyway,
but did you ever get your review on the Sailor Moon movie? Or
no, because I hadn't finished it. I finished it though.
Did you finish it? Nice.
I did finish it. So it's part 1. Part 2 is coming out, I think, in September. It was pretty good. It wasn't like super amazing, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. It's like an hour and a half. I don't think I ever read Sailor Moon Stars or Sailor Moon Cosmos. Like I don't think I ever read the manga, so this is a new story to me. But yeah, like not much has happened. Like it's like an introduction, and like all the stuff is gonna happen in the second part. So it's pretty good. But I gotta wait till part 2 comes out to give my total review on it. But yeah, it's good. James, I don't know if you watched. Did you watch it, James? Because I know you watched. Didn't you watch Sailor Moon Crystal recently?
I did. I didn't watch the new movie though. I meant to when you mentioned last pod you were watching it. I was like, oh snap, I should watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll see. I gotta see when part 2 comes out. What else have I been doing? I've been watching Tower of God. I still have not. I had to rewatch season 1 because it's been a while since I watched it. So I'm almost done with season 1, and then I'm gonna watch season 2. I've been seeing some mixed reviews about season 2, so I guess I gotta see when I get to it. So I've been watching that. Yeah, and I added some manga to my to read list, even though I haven't read it yet. Still a nerdy thing. There's some stuff that's coming out. There's some anime that's coming out that I want to read the manga to. One of them being Dan to Dan. Have you guys heard of that one? Read it?
That is on my list.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check
that. That is on my list. That's one of the anime mangas I was going to talk about today.
Yeah, so the movie is coming out in theaters September 13th. I think it's like a combination of like the first couple episodes of the first season or something like that. So like a compilation. So that's coming out in September in theaters. So I might go see that, or I might wait. I might read it first and then just wait for the animated drop, which I think is in like I forgot when it's coming out exactly. But I added that to my list. Oh no, my app froze. No. Um There's another one, Kagurabachi. Have you guys heard of that one?
We were talking about that for so long, Shannon. Where
Wait,
have you
have you
been?
guys? Wait, really? When? I've never heard that. I've never heard that name before. I've
We've been
never heard
talking
you
about
guys
that
talk
for
about
a
this.
minute.
Were you guys talking about this when I wasn't
Shannon,
here?
this is the anime they hyping that's gonna be the next Naruto,
I
one
know,
of the big three.
but
And we watched.
I
I read it
swear
when
to
it
God,
first
I've
came out,
never
the
heard you
first
talk about
chapter.
this.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
came on here and
Shannon
was
be
like, it's
dozing off.
early in its early days, super
Wait.
early days.
When though? How long ago was this? Because it's very possible I
Probably
forgot.
like months, maybe like months ago. But recently, I brought it up because I went back and like caught up a little bit, and I was saying that it's going.
Was
Yeah,
I
he
here?
It
going.
probably has like 50 chapters out. Yeah,
Was I
46 chapters out.
was I here when you were talking about this, or was it when I was gone?
Yeah, because we were talking about it for a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, guys.
It's cool.
What is this? What are you guys saying right now?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, my
You
bad,
don't
guys.
listen to any of our recommendations.
I
It's
do.
cool.
Oh,
I
man.
do. I probably forgot.
I'm joking.
I do. I swear.
But yeah, no, they are hyping this anime up like crazy.
They are.
Yeah.
Also, Sakamoto Days is another anime that's coming out. That's
Sakamoto Days is another
I heard
one
it's
that
very
I was
popular.
gonna bring up.
Aha,
And
but you didn't. I
yeah,
brought it
so
up.
Sakamoto Days and Dan I was hearing is kind of like a like Spy Family a little bit, like
Yeah.
funny and action, slice of life ish. But
Yeah.
Sakamoto Days looks like I'm really hyped to read that.
Yeah.
Retired assassin, you know, taking care of his family, trying to hide it from his family that he's still like doing stuff. Like,
Yeah. So all things added to my list. I will read them after I.
So while we're on like mangas that you're looking forward to, I would add Undead Unluck to your list.
Is that a zombie thing?
I don't remember the exact.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I don't remember because there was a lot of them that I was.
You don't remember if it's about zombies? Oh, here it is. Oh wait, no.
I don't remember if there's zombies in it. I don't, to be honest.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, another one, huh?
Okay, I'll put it on there. I'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if there's zombies. I don't want to say yes and deter you away from it, but it's supposed to be funny and action and stuff like that. Another one is Marriage Toxin. I don't remember what this one is about either.
How do you spell that one?
Marriage Toxin.
Oh, marriage.
Yeah,
oh, there it is. Yeah. That came up right away. This one's short. This one only has 25 chapters out.
Yeah, these are like up and coming mangas that I'm hearing about that are pretty good. Wild Strawberry.
Wild Strawberry. Wow, these are like popping up right away. So they must be actually very popular. Let's see.
And if you want one that's like
this
free run,
sounds zombie-ish, so I'm gonna
say. Yeah, it's a little freaky. The if you want one like free win, I Witch Hat Atelier. Atelier. And if you want the Japanese name is
Witch Hat Atelier? I don't know. Yeah. That must not be a shonen because it's not coming up.
It's so the Japanese name is Tongari Boshi no Atelier. So Tongari.
Yeah, it's not a shonen. Okay, so I have to find that somewhere else because it's not on here.
Okay. So that one is a fantasy one that's supposed to be pretty good. And yeah, those are the ones that I'm like really tracking. Besides Windbreakers and Kaiju number 8, like yeah. So those are the ones on my list.
Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with One Piece, I'm going straight to one of those.
Yeah. Once you're done with One Piece, how long is that?
I mean, not One Piece. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was I reading? One Punch Man. They both start with one.
I'm like, wait, that's a long time from now. That you can. That's why I stopped reading.
And once I can find Astro Royale, I can't find it on my app, but I'm gonna start reading that. That's the other manga that's started by the guy who made Tokyo Revengers. He started this one, so I'm hearing good things about that one.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming up. So yeah, and there's a lot of anime coming out, highly anticipated for this year and the last half of this year and next year. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, let's get into some video game news. I don't know how to transition into this first story because I have no idea what it's about. Who put this in here? Take it away, Jaja.
This I don't know if you heard about this game, Deadlock. It's it's a multiplayer team up shooter game that's apparently under the radar. I think it's like in a beta, but it has a lot of players, and people are expecting this one to go crazy when it actually comes out.
This one
I
just
don't
got a
really have a lot, huh?
no. I heard a little bit about this game.
Yeah, it was just
Also,
going viral because of the high player count in the beta. It
yeah.
seems like a lot of people are playing betas now, and I know the devs are heavy on like wish listing games. They're always saying the wish list the game. So, but this one is one to watch out for. I think is like similar to like Overwatch gameplay. I don't know why all these Overwatch games are coming out. I think this one's a little bit different. I'm probably butchering the description, but
Do you think the
it's getting
shooter
a lot of hype.
Do you think the shooter okay, well, clearly not the case. I was gonna say, do you think the shooter market is getting a little bit oversaturated? But I mean, this one is obviously an exception. But when you look at games like Concord, which we
This
talked about
one,
Hmm?
I think this one's in third person, which makes it a little bit different.
Okay. Because we talked about this last week, like Concord. We talked about Concord a little bit, right, Jaja? I don't remember how it's doing
Yeah.
so badly in sales right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
And some of the analysts were saying it might be like oversaturation of the market.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No, Concord was just no. There was absolutely no. When we first saw this game, I said it looks like Overwatch slash. Uh, what was the Marvel thing we compared it to? The Marvel
Rivals?
team, with Rocket and Groot and all them.
Guardians?
Yes, they look like Guardians of the Galaxy characters playing Overwatch, and there was absolutely no hype for this game. Like I was not hyped for this game at all. I thought it was PlayStation's Overwatch, and I thought PlayStation's players would be happy for it, but I guess not.
Mhm. Yeah, so like it's doing really badly. What are the numbers? It's
And it's
like,
not like PlayStation has a bunch of multiplayer games. Like Xbox, we got multiplayer games
yeah.
everywhere, but like shooters like that, I thought it would do better than it did. But I'm really surprised that it did this bad. To be honest,
IGN rated the game 7 out of 10, and I don't know if that just speaks to IGN's poor ability to review things, but you would think that something that has a 7 out of 10 would not be only having 697 concurrent players on stream. That's really bad. It's actually pretty embarrassing.
I feel like they should have made it free to play. I think it's like $40.
Mm. It might, I
I don't
mean,
know.
yeah. Yeah. Um, okay, so you don't think it's because of oversaturation, just bad design?
No, I don't.
Okay. I don't know anything about this game because again, I don't play shooters,
Well,
so like
actually,
I'm out of my
you
depth.
might be onto something because I gotta go look what's this game that Ubisoft came out with? That's supposed to be competition for Call of Duty, and it's free to play. And I was playing it for a little bit, but I haven't gone back to it at all. Defiant, X Defiant.
Okay.
It's a free to play. It's like Call of Duty, but Ubisoft's version. And I gotta go see how it's doing because
Okay.
I haven't heard nothing about it since it came out.
I mean, I'm looking at the trailer for this game for Concord. I don't think it looks that bad. It looks like yeah,
No,
I see what you're saying. It does look like a Guardians Fortnite kind of whatever. What else did you mash it up with?
Overwatch.
Overwatch. There you go. It does. It does. But what else can you do? I think actually, yes. I think that there is oversaturation in terms of like the designs, the designing of these games. Like, what else can you make it look like at this point? I don't.
Or you know what? I also think because Marvel Rivals is coming out very soon, that might have had a play to like
Mhm.
everybody's looking forward to Marvel Rivals. And a lot
Mhm.
of people are saying that's a good game. It's probably gonna do good when it comes out. And I don't know. I wonder if the hype for that kind of stepped on Concord.
Maybe. Either way.
Is PlayStation getting Marvel Rivals? I would imagine so.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it's coming out. Everything.
everything.
So yeah, that I mean, we'll see. We'll see how Marvel Rivals does, but it was doing good in the beta.
I don't know.
The people
I
like it.
I
I'm
want.
not hyped for Marvel Rivals.
You're not hyped. You're not hyped for Marvel Rivals. Oh, that's interesting. You're usually
Overwatch with Marvel skins. No, I'm not.
But you
hyped for
see,
that.
this is exactly what I'm talking about. You just compared another shooter game to Overwatch with
I
Marvel
did,
skins.
'cause it is
So, but that's what I'm
the same
saying.
exact game.
That's what I'm saying. The market's oversaturated. There's not that many different
You might be
ideas
onto something.
you can apply to third person shooter games. Like there's only so many ways you can design it and make it look. So eventually they're gonna start looking like each other. So
Right.
there you go. It was just an unlucky combination. But yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know. What do you think, James? Do you agree with me or Jaja?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's like genres of shooting games. So like Call of Duty, for example, is like an arcade shooter. And then you have your battle royale. So there's, I don't want to say there can only be one, but there's usually like a king of that genre at the time. So like for arcade shooters, clearly it's Call of Duty. So X Defiant is actually, they're saying they're gonna pull the plug on player support because they're struggling with player count right now. But I mean, Black Ops 6 beta came out, so I mean that's sucking out a huge portion of their player count. As well as it was already just dwindling. But now that a new Call of Duty is about to come out, because I mean, yeah, fall is like Call of Duty time. That's taking up their player base. Overwatch has like a lock on the people that play. I want to say it's team arena shooters. I think that would be like the most accurate term for it. So when people say like Marvel Rivals is like Overwatch, it's like they're talking about that type of genre. And then this other game that we just brought up, Deadlock, it's well, what would I describe this as? That's also an arena shooter, but it's like a MOBA arena shooter. So it's kind of like, what's that one game that people play all the time?
You have minions walking around supporting you, and you got to kind of like push, take over towers and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that kind of game. So it's like different genres of shooters, but then of course it's going to be like the most popular one in that genre. So like they're all competing for pretty much the same player base. Because I mean, shooter games aren't like, I mean, they're massively popular, but there's only but so many players that can play but so many games. So if somebody just happens to like arena shooters, then they're gonna play either, you know, one of the arena shooters that they like versus let me play all the arena shooters, or let me play all the battle royales. So like Fortnite, it's usually people are like, I play Fortnite or I play Warzone. It's not like I'm gonna play some Fortnite for half the night, then I'm gonna play Warzone with the other half of the night. It's usually I'm gonna just play Warzone all night. So yeah, they're competing heavily for the same players, basically.
Yeah, you can only split your attention among so many different types of games that are also very similar.
Right. Fortnite's not even Fortnite. I don't even know what genre to put that game in. It has so many. It's like Roblox now. Like I don't know. You can make a rock band. Like what's going on?
Yeah. Fortnite is ever evolving in weird ways for sure. But yeah, the market is the market's oversaturated. But you know, whatever. But yeah, so rip to Concord. Bad start. It's not gonna get any better, most likely. So it's pretty sad day, especially since the game's been in development for so long. But yeah. So we talked earlier about like digital games and like stuff like stores like GameStop gonna go out of business soon because like really like once digital games become a thing, like anyone that sells physical games, like they can just forget about that source of income. But GameStop has announced retro stores are opening. So is GameStop converting some of its stores into retro stores, or are they opening up new locations to then make them retro stores?
I think
Do we know?
Some of the stores are going to be labeled as having GameStop retro inside of it, so it's like a section.
Oh, just a section.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to use their existing retail space, so they're going to like
that makes
close
sense.
down for a while and then open back up.
Okay.
And then I'm hearing from some of them it's open already, so you can go to them. And from what I'm hearing is even GameStops that aren't labeled retro still might have some retro stuff because people take it there to trade in and whatever. But I mean, yeah, you could see Nintendo games, Nintendo 64 games. I saw they had Perfect Dark for like $25. I saw. I don't know.
Wait, you've been in one already?
No, I was watching videos of people who've gone. Like I watched like 2 videos of 2 different people who went. And
okay, I need to check out my.
It's like going there and buying used stuff.
Yeah, I need to check out my local GameStop and see if there's one in there. and report back.
Yeah, I want to investigate too and just see for my own eyes. But I mean, if the prices were a little bit better, yeah, I don't know what their end goal is with this because there's like, are they trying to put thrift shops out of business? Because
no, I think they're just trying to
know.
say. I just think they're trying to save themselves.
They're doing what they can to
Didn't we
stay.
just
Yeah.
come on here and report that they fired a whole bunch of people?
Didn't they file for bankruptcy? No, I'm just spreading rumors right now. I have no clue, actually. I don't think that that's true. Um, did they fire people? I don't know.
They stopped the magazine.
Yeah, Game Informer. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
all.
Oh, yeah.
Stop the
Rip to Game Informer. I used to love getting Game Informers in the mail. But the magazine is a dying breed now anyway, so that's not surprising at all. I mean, we should be happy to move away from so much paper consumption, I guess. But yeah, end of an era.
Hopefully this is the beginning of like physical / retro stuff making a little bit of a comeback.
Oh, everything retro is making a comeback thanks to what gen is this? Gen Z. What's the one below them? Anyway. Lots of retro things are making a comeback. So yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to like save their dying business, but we'll see. We'll see. And you think that the retro games are still overpriced? Or like what they're like for what they're charging for them. Is that what you said, Jaja?
Yeah, more or less.
I'm not surprised by that. And I'm pretty sure that you still get if you have retro games that you want to like come in and sell to them, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get undersold. For sure.
For sure.
Typical GameStop behavior. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go see if my GameStop has a retro section, and I'm gonna go report on the prices and what they have in there. We'll see. Cool. So apparently there's another Nintendo Direct. There was just a Nintendo Direct, I feel like 2 months ago. But here we are with another one. And no one was impressed, it seems. I didn't actually watch it. Did you watch it, James?
No, I didn't watch it either.
Look at us. No one cares. But Jaja, you watched it, but you weren't interested in anything.
I watched it and like anything I was interested in, it was like coming Xbox already. Like,
got it.
Yakuza's, like I guess I don't know. I got none. I'm sorry. It looks like it's a whole I don't got a summary for you guys. Like I tried to watch it. I tried to pay attention. I think I got distracted half the time, but nothing really jumped out at me to like tell you about. Sea of Stars.
I mean, I'm scrolling through here and I don't really see anything either. So great.
Tetris is 40 years. New collection coming out. I mean, I don't know, guys.
Actually, speaking of, this has nothing to do with anything. Have you guys been playing I forgot the name of the game. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about.
All I play is Black Myth Wukong.
No, but the other game. You guys know what I'm talking about. Fuck, what was it called? The
Multiverses?
Yes. There you go.
Oh yeah, I get up there every now and then.
Every now and then. You guys are so excited about Multiverses. I thought you would be
Like,
playing it more.
Listen, if I had all the characters, I feel like I would play Multiverses a lot more. But the fact that I gotta grind it out to unlock them, and I'm playing a whole bunch of other games. Every game is so grindy. Come on, like I don't want to grind. Just want to play the game. But I want to test out Samurai Jack. How's Samurai Jack, James?
They nerfed him, but he came out. He was OP, of course, when he came out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still pretty good, but not OP anymore, at least.
Oh, Goat Simulator 3 is coming out. There's something interesting out of this Nintendo Direct. Not really.
Yikes.
You're not interested in this game, Date Everything?
What? What is that?
It's a game that lets you date everything. I guess you could date like the microwave and stuff. I don't know.
Why?
Dating sim, super dating sim.
That's weird, guys. That's weird. No, no, not at all. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I'm done.
We'll check out Nintendo Direct's next one.
Yeah, this one was mildly whelming.
There's nothing going on in TV. We're gonna move on to anime soon, but there's nothing going on in regular TV movie news this week, huh, guys?
Yep, just Bel Air. That's all.
I mean,
Oh, it's so
Power's back.
Rings of Power is
God.
popping.
Oh, Rings of Power. I tried to watch Rings of Power when it came out last season, but I really couldn't get into it. I watched the first 2 episodes.
OMG.
And the
I was
Paralympics is going on right now.
Paralympics. Nice.
Okay. Shout out to the Paralympics.
I went to a wedding yesterday, and the groom, well, they both came down the aisle to like a Hobbit, like a wedding song from The Hobbit. So that was fun.
That's neat.
Yeah, it just made me think of it when we were talking about Rings of Power. But I'm glad that Rings of Power is good. I probably will not watch it just because I couldn't get into season 1. I know James is not. I know James is not watching it. That's for sure.
No, that's not my wheelhouse.
But James, are you enjoying season 3 of Bel Air?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I didn't know. I felt like kind of like on the fence about season 2. Season 2 was not bad, but like I don't know if I loved it that much. But season 3 is good. I like season 3.
Yeah, Bel Air is creeping up in one of my favorite shows, one of my favorite live actions.
There are some moments in there though that are a little cringy, and I'm just like, all right, let's move on from this.
Yeah,
but
there are some cringe moments. I gotta look away sometimes. But...
yes, yeah. Okay, I'm glad that we can both agree on that. There definitely are some cringe moments, but overall though, the show is good. There are not that many cringe moments where I'm just like, I can't watch this. But
yeah, they're dealing with real life things in a real life way, so
yeah,
it doesn't seem like super duper dramatized up for TV. It's like, oh man, I could really see this happening.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Exactly. You got to watch it. Jaja, you're behind. Are you have you watched season 2?
No.
Oh, so you're very behind. Did you even watch season 1?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So you're just
I plan on getting to it. It's just not, it's
not high on your priority list.
I forgot that season 2 even came out.
Yeah. So I forgot that season 3 started. So I was like, oh, look at me. I have a whole healthy 8 episodes to watch. Yeah.
Is there anything else to watch on Peacock? Because like I need.
No.
Okay. All right.
Office. But you have my
wrestling stuff. Well, the Olympics and Paralympics are also on Peacock too.
But you have my Peacock account login, so you don't even have to buy Peacock.
Oh, do I?
You do. Like James, are you using my Peacock account to watch Bel Air, or did you have your own? Because remember when? I got my own, yeah. Oh, remember when Bel Air first came out? I gave you guys access to my Peacock account.
I do remember that. Yeah. I appreciated it.
Very, very much appreciated.
None
of us had to pirate it or nothing like that. Because pirating anime is done now.
Oh,
it is.
Anime Operation Anime Shutdown has shut down 16 illegal streaming sites for anime services.
Yeah, and they shut down 36 earlier this year, or earlier or last year, something like that.
Did they shut down my favorite Go Anime?
Probably.
Go Anime had everything, boy.
Probably. So what did they shut down? I know that they shut down hold on. I know they shut down 2 really big ones. What were they called?
I got a couple other ones that I don't even want to name because I'm scared they're gonna get shut down.
Anywave and Anywave is a big one that they shut down. But they didn't really, and well, this article doesn't have the full list of the 16 that they shut down. But yeah, a lot of people were mad. The internet was mad about it, and I'm like, guys, you can pay for Crunchyroll. I mean, I know not everything's on there, but
that's the problem. There's like Crunchyroll don't have everything. You'd have to have Crunchyroll, High Dive. You'd have to.
That's true. That is true. Because
Hulu in there.
Disney.
That's true. That's very true. Because I had to pay. I had to pay for High Dive so I could watch Oshinoko, and I was like, ugh. But yeah. So I understand.
And that's where Made in Abyss is too.
Made in Abyss is also on High Dive. Yeah. You're right. You're right. But I mean, there's only a matter of time before another site pops up. Like anime piracy sites are like just pop up like flies or like deer. They're all over, like,
Yeah, they're like hydras.
Yes, thank you, James. That was a better comparison. They're all over the place. So people will find another one. Just give it time. Give it like 2 months. Another 10 will be up and operational. And I'm pretty sure that there are still some that are in existence right now. Like they didn't get rid of all of them. So you just have to look for another trustworthy one. But yeah, it is hard when everything is spread out amongst all these different streaming services. So, but sorry guys, the internet is mad that the anime sites are gone. I never trusted anime sites because I'm afraid of like viruses and
Support the
things. But
creators, guys. Support the creators.
well, exactly. That's
Yeah,
the point I
official
was trying to make.
releases.
Yeah,
Yes.
they take the time to draw this stuff. Our dude just came back to do Hunter X Hunter after he was having back problems. You gotta support the creators. I'm not. I don't like pirated anime, to be honest. I try not to do it.
Don't.
Why are you laughing?
Because you're the one that's winking. What do you mean?
Come on, that's only for the YouTube shit.
Sorry. What do you mean you winked into the
There
camera?
was something in my eye.
What about the YouTube viewers?
That was AI.
AI winked for you. Don't pirate anime, guys. Go watch it
Definitely don't.
ethically and responsibly.
Watch the official releases. Also, on the Hunter x Hunter tip, it is September 1st, so we refer to that as Hunter x Hunter Day. September 1st in York New City.
Yes.
And Hunter x Hunter comes back October 7th.
Hunter x Hunter is coming back. That's all my brother
back.
All my brother is talking about. Hunter x Hunter is the only anime my brother watches. He watches it over and over again. I'm like, there's so many other good shows out there.
One. I guess that's a good one.
But I'm like, there's so many good modern anime for you to watch, but that's the only thing he ever watches. So, but he's excited that it's coming back also. How long of a hiatus has it been?
Good question, because it keeps going on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he came back for a little bit and then recently was gone for a little bit. I don't know the exact amount of time, but there were new chapters coming out. And yeah, but I'm just glad that he's okay and it's still going to come out and we might get a conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. The end of an era, just like the end of an era of 6 popular anime that are, or the manga series, but the animes will be ending soon. You guys check out any of these? Well, I know we watched some of these. So One Piece. Also, I was pretty disappointed in you guys last week.
Oh yeah. I know.
I was waiting for it.
I know. I was actually hoping that you didn't listen to that episode because I was like, oh no, this is so bad.
You said Spotted Hat. I was like, oh, Trafalgar Law, and they're like, no one could.
Well, not me. I didn't get that far. I don't even know who that character is.
I think I've seen him. Law. You said it was Law.
Yeah.
See, I didn't want to get it wrong. But
if you're gonna be disappointed in anyone, be disappointed in Jaja because he is watching it. I am not that far.
We should just not talk about One Piece when James is not here.
I was just trying to figure out
One Piece rookies.
I was just trying to figure out the popular cosplays. I'm like, this person. I didn't know who it was.
You at least recognize it was One Piece though. So
I did.
Real quick, James, what do you think about the castings? Because
they're doing a beautiful job with casting.
What do you think about the arcs that they're trying to squeeze into season 2? Now that you're here,
I think they can get it done.
Really?
I trust this show 100%.
Okay.
I was actually going to rewatch it. The first season.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it too once we get a release date for season 2. I'm gonna wait until I know when it's coming out so I can time it a little bit better. But I do want to rewatch it as well.
Yeah, I trust them. I'm not expecting them to cover the entire everything that happens in the show, and we're also getting a remake too. So I don't think if people do retell the story of One Piece, I don't think they have to include every single thing.
Yes, they don't. I agree.
Definitely include the major plot points, but
yeah,
it's a lot to cover if you're trying to retell the entire story.
I mean, it is a lot to cover, especially for a live action adaptation. So I definitely agree that some stuff can get left out. But One Piece is ending soon, finally, soon. The manga, at least. Are you guys sad?
I think they're saying it entered its final. Its final
arc. Yeah. Which its final arc, it could still stretch on for a long time.
Right. Who knows how long the arc is going to be?
Yeah.
Man, Dressrosa was like 2 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, but if it's in its final arc, that means the end is in sight, whether it's this year or next year or whatever. The end is finally in sight for One Piece. Are you guys sad? Is it the end of it? You're happy that it's ending?
Yeah, we get to finally know what the story is. Hopefully we get a good conclusion.
Don't you feel like it's the end of an era?
Is he going to find the One Piece?
I'm sure it will. But no, I think all beautiful things should come to an end. Like story-wise, I don't think it should just go forever. Like soap operas, it shouldn't just continue forever.
It shouldn't. Like Grey's Anatomy. Things should end eventually.
Jujutsu Kaisen coming to an end.
That's kind of fast though. I'm very surprised by that actually. But a
Based
lot of
on the
weird.
spoils I've been seeing, people are not pleased that it's
That's
going
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
ending this quickly.
I know, but I feel like just a lot of weird things are happening in the story right now anyway. So maybe it's probably better that it ends.
I do want to read that because I know once the actual ending, like the last chapter drops, there's going to be no avoiding spoilers. So I might have to binge and get caught up.
I might have
did
to
see
read
that
it too.
that it's in my library, so I should be might be all right.
I'm gonna have to read it also. One thing that I've learned though from reading Demon Slayer manga, like heavy action manga, is extremely hard to follow. Like when I'm reading Demon Slayer, I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm just like, okay. It's just like,
sometimes in the action sequences, you really gotta like piece together like what exactly is happening. But that's part of like the fun for me, at least. But that's why I would rather have the book or like at least a bigger screen. That helps a lot.
Yeah,
on my phone, it's like, oh, you gotta zoom in and be like, and then when it's like 2 pages together, it's like those are the hard ones.
I think even if it was like in color, I think it'll be easier to like see what's happening. It's just hard in black and white to see what's happening. But I mean,
I've been petitioning for color mangas for years, but I feel like I'm gonna get crucified by the manga community for asking for color manga.
I mean, it's gonna take a lot more resources and money to produce color manga.
There are color mangas though.
I know. Yeah. But I can follow what's going on, but it is hard. I'm just like, okay. So that's yeah. I want to read JJK also, but I'm gonna have the same issue. I already know. So
we'll see. My Hero's coming to an end. The anime, the manga has already ended.
Yes.
Getting terrible reviews.
I know. I heard very mixed things about that also. I gave up on My Hero a long time ago, so. And I probably will never catch it again.
And here it lists Berserk. I thought Berserk was already done.
These are talking about the mangas that are like ending. So the manga.
Yeah, but he was.
Yeah, it
looks
like
went on a hiatus. The creator passed away. Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought the story of Berserk was like literally done, but
I guess not.
Oh, they're talking about mangas. Okay, bet.
Yeah, mangas,
Vinland Saga coming to an end. Farmland Saga.
So do you not like Vinland Saga, James?
No, it's all right.
Okay. I've heard
it threw me for a loop. It started off one way and then it went a completely different direction. Not that it's bad, but it literally turned into a farming simulator, and I was like, what's happening? I thought, where's the smoke? But yeah, it's a different story than what I thought it was going to be. So I do call it Farmland Saga. People get very upset when you say that. So my apologies, everyone. I do enjoy the show. Don't slander us.
See season 2, but season 1 was lit. I like season 1.
Oh, yeah, season 2 is when they start farming. You may think I'm joking. They literally are just farming.
Got you. But it was nominated for anime of the year, season 2. I kind of want to watch it to see what the hype was about, but now I'm like, I'm gonna watch freaking Farming Simulator, Harvest Land. I can just play that on Nintendo.
Well, I want you to watch it because I'm interested to see if you think it also a farming sim.
It's on my list. It's still on my Crunchyroll. Okay. I'm gonna watch it.
So you'll watch it in like 11 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's a lot coming out to watch, but that one's already done, so you could binge that pretty easily. And then Black Clover is also coming to an end.
Interesting. Black Clover is it's a long run. It's a long run.
I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews. Like some people say it's underrated. A lot of people don't like the ending. But then I'm hearing now that like the later chapters are making up for it. I don't know. I gotta Black Clover's on my list, definitely. I was watching it in the beginning. I don't know why I stopped. I was reading it and
fell off. I think so. They were dropping the anime episodes, and then a movie happened, and then it went on a break. Or a break, and then a movie, and then another break, something like that.
I've never seen Black Clover or read it. It's been on my list for a while, but
yeah, it's pretty good. But another one on here that's not mentioned, I'm surprised, Demon Slayer.
Well, no, Demon Slayer's been over.
But I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The manga, at least, right?
Yeah, the manga's been over. Yeah. So that makes sense.
So a lot of the conversation now is like, oh, Shonen Jump's losing all these mangas. What are they going to replace it with? So we already went over some of the mangas. So.
Oh yeah, we did. well, this one that you mentioned. What's this one called? Flower, whatever.
Wild Strawberry.
Wild Strawberry. This one is about people that get taken over by plant monsters and become plant zombies, basically. So I would not be reading that one. But let me know how it is. What else is on this list? What's this one? Yokai Buster Murakami. Is this the whole? Wait, what? Is the whole title? Jaja, this is your list.
This is, I mean, I got my list of animes that I could talk about, but this is just some upcoming shonen jumps. I already went over most of the mangas that
That's
I'm
true.
looking at.
You did. You did.
Yeah, they got Astro Royale on here. I'm looking for that one. They got they said there's 17 chapters out. I can't find it, but I'm not I should also just subscribe to Shonen Jump like a normal person.
You should, because Shonen Jump is very inexpensive. It's like $2 a month or something like that.
Oh, it is? I've
yeah.
never checked the price for Shonen
Yeah,
Jump.
it's really it's really cheap. It's really cheap. So definitely get on there.
Yeah.
Get on there and read your manga in an ethically responsible way.
Yeah, I think I'm a subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple things on here that we had already talked about. Yeah, and I have a lot of things on my watch list now that a lot of it I got from here. Is there anything else that you didn't talk about that's from this list that you want to? Oh, The Elusive Samurai I heard was very good. Have you guys
heard about that?
one? Yeah, I meant to add that one to my watch list, to my read list also. Let me actually go put that on there.
And the same Spy Family is still going strong. I think I might start reading that.
Yeah, I actually tried to read Spy Family. I just put it down and I didn't pick it back up. But I tried to get ahead for sure. Oshinoko is on this list, but I feel like I've heard like a lot of weird things are happening in Oshinoko right now. So
weird things. Oh man, don't tell me they're going out like the boys.
Oshinoko, Shannon.
Wait, what happened?
I'll be the judge. William James will be the Oshinoko judges. Because last time
I heard a lot of weird things.
Oshinoko. I'm surprised you're the first out of the three of us to get to it.
Well, yeah, because I watched the first episode of season 2. I haven't watched it since then. I just don't know if I'm super interested in the story plot of Oshinoko. Like in the beginning I was, but like now, like seeing where it is and like what the show is about, I don't really know if I love it. I'm gonna finish watching season 2, obviously. But
oh yeah, Shannon only likes battle shonen.
No, that's not true, guys. That's not true. But I heard a lot of weird things were happening in the manga with Oshinoko. There was like outrage in one particular chapter that was a little incestuous, I heard. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh brother.
That's all I'm going to say. But I have heard nothing about it since. So maybe they made up for it. Who knows? And yeah, Spy Family is still going strong. What else?
I'm really hyped for Dan.
Yeah.
Like it's number 1 on this list right here.
Oh, even above One Piece. I gotta check this out.
Right.
What is it? Kaijus? Big kaijus?
It's like ghosts and aliens or something. It's like two.
Yeah, it follows these two characters. I think there's like a really good, like supposedly the love story between them is really good and different than a lot of other animes. And there's like a lot of comedy in it. And one doesn't believe in ghosts, one doesn't believe in aliens, and then when they both find out it's true, both are true. That's as far as I remember. But
that's a pretty good summary. But James's reaction at first was like super unenthusiastic. Like
yeah, I didn't know it was it looks like a mech anime.
It kind of does.
Like
it kind of does. But yeah. That was like the most unenthusiastic I've ever heard. That's so funny. But
you gonna watch Fire with? I mean,
I already put that in my Crunchyroll list. So 12 episodes, I can knock that out in like a week.
Yeah, it's a quick watch.
Oh, okay. And from manga comes the anime. So there's a lot of highly anticipated anime coming out the last half of this year and next year. A lot of stuff coming out in October, actually. So it's going to be a
Stacked.
good October for the anime fans.
Mhm.
But some highly anticipated anime, Fire Force Season 3. It's coming out next year, right? Next year?
I think
Next
so.
year?
I think next year, yeah.
Yeah.
Super
One,
hyped for that.
yeah. One Punch Man Season 3. I don't know if we know when. Do we know when that's coming out? I don't think so. No.
Not yet. I don't know.
And then I mentioned Dan to Dan's coming out. There's a movie coming out in September, supposedly. And then I don't know when this season is gonna drop. Solo Leveling Season 2 next year.
Very hyped for that. Oh, I have my Soul Leveling shirt on. I got it just at DreamCon, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is it nice?
Nice.
Is this next year? This season? I think so.
I think next year.
Okay. Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War Part 3 is coming out in October.
Oh, next month.
Yes. Demon Slayer Trilogy, question mark. Don't know when any of that's happening. Probably not
Who
for a while.
knows?
Dr. Stone Season 4, 2025.
Peak.
I gotta try Dr. Stone again, because I could not get into it when I first tried to watch it. I gotta try it.
Yeah, I might
I
finish
was
reading
a
it.
Dr. Stone reader when it first came out.
Yes.
And
I think I remember this.
fell off. I need to get back on reading it. I never watched the anime.
Yeah, I tried to watch it. I'm gonna try again. We got Dr. Stone, no, JJK Season 3, unknown when that's happening.
Nice.
Shangri-La Frontier Season 2, October. You guys watched that, right?
I watched it.
Yeah.
It's not something that I'm like super duper hyped for, but I'll probably let some episodes build and then binge it once it's done.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
ReZero Season 3, also in October. Does anyone watch that show?
I watched it.
I think I watched it.
What is it?
That's
Good?
what I remember.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think I remember it was cool. It's all right.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Dragon Ball Daima comes out in October, which is
Super hyped for that.
I am going to watch it. I wouldn't say I'm super hyped for it. I wouldn't say I'm super hyped for it, but I will be watching it. Blue Lock Season 2 comes out in October. Is this just was the movie a compilation?
No, it was like a retelling of season 1 from the perspective of Nagi.
Oh, from a different perspective, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So season 2 is coming out in October, which is pretty fast from the tales of the movie. So that's
super
cool.
hype.
Yeah. Tomb Raider. Didn't know that there was a Tomb Raider anime coming out, but there is. That's also coming out in October. Is anyone hyped for that?
I'll check an episode out and see if it's something I want to keep on watching.
Yeah.
Need a trailer.
Beastars Season 3. I fell off of Beastars because it got a little weird. But I liked it at first. But Season 3 of that show is coming out in December. No one else here watches Beastars, right?
No, you can have that one.
I watched season 1. And I liked it. So I probably watched season 2 and 3.
James.
Yeah, no, I watched like 3 episodes and I was like, yeah, this was not for me.
Yeah, James is not here for any of the weirdness. It's like,
It's definitely cringe as heck.
It is very strange. Spy Family Season 3, sometime in 2025. And Sakamoto Days comes out in January 2025. So a lot of stuff.
I did want to mention, someone was telling me about the Terminator anime that's on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
Apparently that one's doing really good.
Oh, is that
I heard good things about it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was out already. Oops. I didn't know if I was too interested in that, but I thought that was coming out like later. I didn't know that it was
There's
out.
another one on Netflix. It's something in Dungeons.
Oh, Delicious in Dungeon.
Delicious. I heard that's another.
I heard Delicious in Dungeon was good too. I was watching a preview for that because you know how like when you're on Netflix and the previews just like play. So I was watching the preview for it. I was like, this looks funny. So maybe I'll watch it at some point. Yeah. So lots of stuff to look forward to. Not enough time to watch it all. That's for sure. Gotta like squeeze in time to have fun.
You gotta reach
Shannon, where are you in your 30?
Watching the anime.
Where am I in my 30? Let's see. Let me pull up my anime list, which I haven't really been keeping track of things in there.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I was just thinking about that. I have to update that app. Like
I have to update it.
I gotta put in there.
Oh no, I'm signed out. Okay. Well, let me remember off the top of my head. I watched Frieren. I watched Kaiju number 8. Demon Slayer. I'm sorry, did we say that we were gonna count seasons? Because I rewatched all of Demon Slayer and then also watched season 4, so that's a lot. Anyway, I'm just gonna go by shows for now. Tower of God. I rewatched it. What else did I watch? Dang it.
I want to know
Losing
what
count.
500 episodes of One Piece counts for. What does that count for? How many seasons is that? I know
Nothing.
it's in One Piece language, it's like season 6 or 7. One of those.
Is that all I've watched? No, I've definitely watched more stuff. I have to log. Okay, I got a new phone, so I have to log back into my anime list and like look. But I also haven't been keeping track. But I feel like fuck. What else have I? Wait.
You're on track.
No,
I think you're more
No,
than
the
halfway
year
there.
I said I was gonna watch 30, and like, oh, but if we're counting seasons, so that's a lot. That's more. Let me
Yeah,
go.
I think you're more than halfway there.
Let me go on Crunchyroll and look at my watch history. Actually, that'll tell me.
That's how you do it. Hey, rewatch. Well, wait, what did you rewatch?
I rewatched Tower of God.
Tower of God, yeah.
Yeah. And I rewatched Demon Slayer. So that's 4 seasons of Demon Slayer that I watched. Oh, Mashal. I finished Mashal. Windbreakers.
Kaiju number 8, probably. No?
I said Kaiju number 8 already. So what's that, like 6? Apothecary Diaries.
Free-run.
I said Free-run. I think that's it though. Yeah, that was it for this year. So was that 7? 7 shows, and then I have to count the seasons that I've watched, and then that'll put me in a more accurate number. Not bad for an adult with a job and a life.
And a busy travel schedule?
No. I could be doing better though. Oh, but actually, now that I say that, I will be on a self-care retreat next weekend. So I would not be here. But I'm not really traveling. I'm just going 45 minutes upstate.
Okay. Taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that, I think I'm gonna be on a self.
John is gonna be watching football. He's like... Self-care. Jaja will be watching football next Sunday. You don't think you're slick over there. Okay, so maybe we'll take a break next week. Who knows? We'll decide that later. But James just got back, so he shouldn't be.
Yeah, guys. I'll just stream myself playing Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, you should see if one of your friends. You should see if one of your friends wants to come back on and do a boys' night.
I have a friend that just got caught up in One Piece.
Oh yes, James, you should do a boys' night. Your friends are entertaining. Bring one of them on and record an episode. That'll be great, actually.
Gotcha.
They said there's a new hockey manga that just started. That's freaking crazy.
What's going on? What's going on with these sports mangas?
They're good. They said it's like a figure skater who started playing hockey.
A figure skater?
Yeah. Okay. And supposedly is really good. I gotta get the name of it.
Interesting. Okay. I will not be watching, reading, doing any of that. I can't get into the sports mangas for some reason. Or sports animes. I don't know.
Maybe it has to be a sport that you like, that you enjoy. Maybe if they have a lifting one, you'll be like, oh, I like lifting.
I guess so. Maybe that's why I liked Mashal so much. That was fun. I saw a couple Mashal cosplays at Anime NYC. Those were cool. This guy built this, like, he had this huge like barbell prop. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to actually learn how to make props so that my cosplays can be more legit. I was sad that I couldn't build Alvida's bat thing. But yeah. Anyway, anything else before we wrap up for this week, guys?
Nah, just watch and read JoJo's.
Just watch and read JoJo's. Weekly propaganda.
We didn't mention it all week.
Watch and read JoJo's.
It's James's propaganda for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is weekly.
Oh, okay, got you. Is there new ones coming out? Like what we on, the manga?
Yeah, we on the manga. I'm reading I'm reading Steel Ball Run right now. I know I started it mad long ago, but I kept on dropping it. I'm gonna just restart it. It's only 95 chapters, I believe. So
only
95. Is it cheating if I just start the Netflix one? I should go back, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not in order on Netflix. That's the only weird thing. So people will be like, "What's happening?" But you're starting off in like the 4th season, I think.
I'm confused.
Yeah, the one that starts with the female, I think.
Oh yeah, that's part 6.
Yeah, don't start with that, right?
Don't start with that one.
I'm confused. How many parts are there? 6? You said 6?
Nah, animated, there's 6 parts animated currently.
So I can just watch it on Crunchyroll, right? Crunchyroll is in order? Or no?
Crunchyroll might not be in order. Let me check.
Wait, so how do I watch it? How do I watch it in order then?
I know it's out of order somewhere, but it's in order somewhere else.
Okay.
I got the DVDs, well, the Blu-rays now, so I'm gonna rewatch via Blu-rays.
I see season 1, and then I see season 1 re-edited, which is 3 episodes. So I don't really get what's going on there.
Okay, it's in order on Crunchyroll.
It's in order on Crunchyroll. Okay.
Yep. But Netflix,
But I only see 4
it's
seasons
in a strange order.
I see 4 on here.
They split it weird, but it's all the parts.
Okay, so I see
actually it stops at part 5 on
I see Crunchyroll. How are your seasons? Are your seasons labeled like with titles?
Yeah, so S1 is part 1 for sure. S2, that's definitely part 2. S3.
Well, no, but then I see another S2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders Battle in Egypt. And then the first one was just Stardust
Yeah, it's like
Crusaders.
a 2-part season.
Got it. Okay.
So then, yeah, that's still in order. Yeah, still in order.
So then season 3, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable. Then 4 is the last one I see. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Golden Wind. Is there more?
Golden Wind. Yeah, that's the best part. Part 5.
So so they're just labeling it weird.
Yeah, the seasons and parts don't line up. It's it's weird.
So, but this is
basically
all of it.
If there's a new JoJo, it's a new part.
But this is all of it.
Yeah.
On Crunchyroll.
Well, no, they're part 5 with Jolene that I just the picture that I have, that's on Netflix.
Okay, so I will have to jump over to Netflix.
Yeah.
Eventually. Why doesn't Crunchyroll have all of it? I'm confused.
Strange licensing agreements, probably.
Okay. Well, it's a bizarre
it is
layout
bizarre.
of episodes. So
you may as well just read the whole thing.
I may as well just read it. You're right. You're right. Maybe I'll do that instead. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught up myself.
We'll see. All right.
So there's football run this month.
I will make it my goal before this year is out to have watched or read JoJo's.
Okay.
You heard me say it. I said it.
I don't believe you, but okay.
This ain't happening.
That's crazy. I am though. I will.
Good. Don't hold your breath, viewers.
I am. Hold me to it. Especially if I'm not.
For sure.
I'm gonna have 2 weeks. Cause I'm not gonna be here next week. I will have come back and I will have watched at least a little bit of it. Watch. We'll see.
Oh, it's jumping to the front.
A recurring reminder in my phone. Harass Shannon about JoJo's every week.
Yes. You heard it here, folks. You heard it first. I will have done it. I will have at least started it by the next time that we are all recording.
Nice. Oh, I just bought a JoJo's jacket. It's not here
yet.
But...
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
I'm buying some JoJo's cologne.
JoJo's cologne. There's a Sailor Moon perfume that came out. It's in like this really pretty like silver crystal bottle. It's like $100. And I'm like, no, not yet, but I'm going to. I'm gonna pull the trigger on that and buy it. And I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna leave it sit. It is, unfortunately. The holidays are quickly approaching. So
speaking of that, I might have to get Black Myth Wukong before
definitely.
Yeah,
probably this week.
Get Black
Can't let James have all the fun, man.
Push Final Fantasy even further down. Push Final Fantasy even further down your priority list. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, Call of Duty doesn't drop for a while. You got plenty of time for Black Myth.
Come on, Shannon. It's Wukong.
Yeah, do it. Buy it. I'm all for it. I'm not salty at all. Anyway. Anything else before we wrap up, guys? No? Okay.
I got nothing.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us again for another week of the Blerdsnerds podcast. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. If anyone wants to do our social media for free, let me know. It's a lot of work to cut these TikTok clips, but I'm gonna get back to it. I haven't been doing it for a while, but it takes like a lot of hours out of the week. But if anyone's looking to gain some valuable social media experience, hit me up. Anyway. That was a joke. I don't expect you to do anything for free, but if anyone wants to do it for a reasonable price, hit me up. What else? Oh, subscribe.
Nothing.
What did you say?
So we might have to go on Fiverr.
Probably. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see visuals. We're always showing stuff. James is always showing stuff to the camera. So if you want to see it, watch us on YouTube. Or if not, continue to listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.